Oh, magic conch shell, what do we need to do
for self-care?
Nothing.
The shell has spoken!
Welcome to the lab. Hey, yeah, oh, that's nice. Peep the game, guys. Peep the game. First and foremost, shout out to St. Lucia. If that's something you've never done, that's something you got to do. Y'all came here to talk about some self-care. That's something you got to do too. Because if you don't take care of yourself not going to take care of you. All right. And recently I've seen it's a really big push for people to do self-care, especially in the interpreting field. There are workshops about it. There are studies. There are different Facebook groups discussing it. Self-care is so important, especially for a person like me. I'm a person that I've had to remind myself to actively do self-care because I can just go until I burn out. And don't nobody got time to do all that burnout stuff. So in order not to burn out, I've actually started doing what I call microdosing my self-care, okay? Now first, let's talk about burnout. Burnout sucks, okay? You don't need to burn out to start doing self-care. By the time you burn out, you don't need to do no microdosing, no self-care. You need to do a hard stop. And you need to take care of yourself if you burnt out, okay? First, let's define burnout. Burnout is defined as emotional, physical, or mental exhaustion accompanied by lower performance, negative attitudes, and less motivation. All right, we don't need that when we're interpreting. We really do not need it. Just even look at the two signs that I know for burnout. One of the signs is the sign for fed up, but it's double hand fed up. So like you just completely, I'm over it, all right? That's one of them. And then the other one is just like how I understand it. It's like you holding everything in, you just let it all go. We don't want none of that when we're doing it. And that's happened to me. It's happened to me plenty of times. I remember specifically one time when I burnt out, this is the time I was like, this is it, I ain't going through this again. It was a time where I was interpreting a whole bunch of workshops because I was in a program trying to get all that experience that I be telling y'all to go get. So I was doing that. I was getting all this experience, and this program allowed me to interpret 3 workshops. It was in one weekend, and all of them were 4 hours long. So you had one on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I interpreted all of them. Friday was cool, Saturday was all right. By the time I got to Sunday, I'm telling you, I was like, forget this. I remember I had just finished interpreting, probably looked like a dead fish interpreting, honestly. But anyway, I just finished interpreting. As soon as I turned the camera off, it wasn't done, it was just done for my turn. Turned off my camera, I went into my family room and I instantly crashed. Just crashed. Thank you God I woke up with like 2 minutes left so then I could switch back on. But I was done. I couldn't do it anymore. I was just mentally, emotionally, physically, like I said, exhausted, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I was burnt out. When you burn out, you need to stop, drop, and roll yourself to do something relaxing because you will hurt yourself if you burned out. I went through that. I was like, oh no, I had to figure out some way to go ahead and do my self-care, and I found a way to microdose it because I rebuke. I will never go through that again. All right, so let me tell you about a couple ways that I do my microdose in self-care so you can do that too, so we can be prosperous for our whole career. All right, let's get into it. First thing I do is give myself something fun to do weekly. All right, it could be going out to eat, it could be working out, traveling, it could be going on a scenic walk, anything like that, just something fun. You know, when you all working out, you're gonna notice there's a lot of workout references because I work out. You're gonna notice when you work out, if you just work out and you ask your trainer, how many sets we got left? And then they just say, until I tell you to stop. Like, you be like, I'm not trying, like you will actually not push as hard because you're trying to conserve energy because you don't know how long you're going, right? Decreased motivation, lower performance. That's exactly what that is. You're not burning out in that exact moment, but it's those signs of burnout. Versus if you were to be told, all right, you got 10 reps left. By the time you get to reps 7 and 8, somehow you get like a second wind, right? Where those last couple reps, you good because you push for it because you got something to look forward to. Give yourself something to look forward to. For me, weekly is enough, but maybe you need every day. Maybe you need monthly. Maybe you need every 2 weeks. Whatever you need, give yourself something to look forward to so that you can persevere and push through all the good stuff and the bad stuff every week, every day, every minute, and you can continue to give the best that we all deserve from you. You gotta remember this. You wasn't always an interpreter. You did something outside of interpreting. So do something else, you know? And if you don't know, if your life has become only interpreting, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. But you gotta go ahead and get out there so you can reward yourself. Pour into yourself just as much as you pour into other people. Come on now. Next thing that I do is I do not go straight to sleep after a long day of work. I don't unless I just crash. But if I just crash, that means I'm burnt out, so I'm already messed up. Don't apply. Stop, drop, and roll. Like I said, I don't go straight to sleep after I'm done a hard day's work because I don't like to bring the day into my sleep. And that's how you get dreams about work, because your brain hasn't processed the whole day yet. So now, instead of you sleeping, having a good dream, counting sheep, you over there, as soon as you got off work, you tired, so you went straight to sleep. Now your brain's replaying the whole day. So now instead of counting sheep, you're over there counting reports in your dream, and you starting to work. Then you wake up mad because you try to get away from work to go to sleep, but then sleep was interrupted by work, and then you wake up and going back to work. You don't get a break. Force yourself to get a break. It don't gotta be long, just 10, 20 minutes. Just sit out there wherever you wanna be. I enjoy nature, but sit somewhere and just relax. Goose fraba.
Hey, listen to me. Stay with me, Nate. Now repeat after me, Nate. Goose fraba. Goose blah blah. Not blah blah, Nate. Goose ooze fraba. Goose fraba. Slower. Goose fraba. How do you feel? Better.
All right, you gotta go ahead and do that, because the reason why you want to give your brain a time to let that stuff go so you can become you again. So for me, shoot, I'll get my herbal essence, I'll get my tea, I put on some lo-fi hip hop. If y'all don't know about lo-fi hip hop, go check that. You know what? Editor, right here, put on some lo-fi hip hop so we can all, get up in there, get in that relaxing tone. Yeah, y'all hear that? Yeah, that's lo-fi hip hop for you right there. Enjoy that right there. That's a gem for you. But do something so you can relax and let go of the day before you go to sleep. You'll go to sleep better, you'll be more refreshed when you wake up, and you will feel like you took a break from work so you can go back the next day and feel, okay, I'm ready to start a new work day, instead of, I've been working since last night. You don't need that. And then the last thing that I'm gonna tell you guys for some self-care, microdosing that self-care into your routine, your day schedule, all of it. It's something that I call light signing, all right? So light signing is just when you interpret something easy, zero effort. I'm talking about, the whatever you're interpreting through and through. Maybe it's music. I love interpreting a couple songs that I know, and it's fun because I realize how many different concepts and stuff I can come up with because what I'm interpreting is so easy. I'm not thinking about it at all. But the reason why I do this, and it's really important that you do, because another workout reference. Let's do it. When you're working out, you have your warm up, right? And then you have the workout. It don't matter how hard the workout is. You could be drenched in sweat going into your eyes, so your eyes get red. It happened to me all the time, so I'm just telling you what happened to me. All right, you can have a really stringent workout, but the cool down, you kind of still feel like, when you're doing some of those stretches and things like that. Why is that? Because relaxing, cooling down isn't all about stopping. It's about keeping yourself moving, still doing it, but you're doing it in a much different mindset. You're doing it with the thought of having fun. You're doing it with the thought of relaxing. That's how you continuously improve, but you slowly and gradually get yourself back aligned center. You slowly get your breath back when you're doing your cool down, because those stretches, while you are moving, a little bit of tension, You're just breathing through it and you're really enjoying it. I wanted to drop this quick video because peeps, it's 2025, all right? We gotta do what we gotta do. We gonna enjoy what we gotta do. Make sure when you're taking your self-care, attach signing to something that you like. So then when you see signing, you can remember a happy place. You can be like, you know what, I'm fine with this. I'm enjoying this. Because we don't want you to burn yourself out and then you get repulsed by interpreting, repulsed by signing, and then you end up leaving the field. You don't went to school for it 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, and now you better change it because you burnt out. That's not smart, that's not effective, and that's not even what you really want to do. You just feel like you have to because you burnt yourself out. 2025, let's take care of ourselves one time for the one time. Hey.